Oh my gosh, hello guys! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan, and today I have a freaking book haul to film. I haven't filmed a book haul in so long, like a year, because I just haven't been buying books and I haven't been reading books. But recently I started reading books again, and now I'm just like, I need them all. It feels like I'm back in 2011 when I used to buy books like every weekend. That's how it feels right now. Also, this is completely Melissa's fault because she did a bunch of book videos recently and talked about her favorite books of 2019, and I basically bought like 4 or 5 books from that list, so yeah, this is all her fault. Yep, thanks Melissa. So the first book on the list that is entirely Melissa's fault for me getting is the one that I'm currently reading right now, and that is Darius the Great is Not Okay. This is by Adib Khorram, and it is a YA book about a boy named Darius who is Persian, and he has depression, and basically his grandfather is dying of cancer in Iran. And so they go to Iran to see him, and it is about his life, it's about him making a friend, and trying to live with his depression. And I really, really like it so far. I'm on page 55 so far, and I love it. I'm so enjoying it. It's so strange because it's about a boy with depression, but his family is so... they're very, very interesting. Like, it's very entertaining and very funny, even though it is talking about a lot of dark things, so I'm really enjoying it so far. I would recommend it already. I'm really, really liking this. And then the first book that I found in the bookstore is one of my absolute favorite books of all time, which I sadly got rid of, which is really sad because that copy was signed by the author when I met her. But oh well, very sad. I finally picked up The Truth About Forever by Sarah Destin. This is one of my absolute favorite contemporary romance novels. This is probably my favorite contemporary romance novel. I love this book and I cannot wait to reread it. This is the... What version is this? I think this is a UK copy. It's a little dirty, unfortunately, so that kind of stinks. It's a Penguin book by Viking USA. Is this English? Like England? Yeah, British Library Cataloging and Publication Data. Yes, this is the British version, or the English version. And I love this cover. I think it's very, very pretty and nice. Even though there is some weird, like, crap on it. I didn't realize that when I bought it. There's, like, a sticker on it. So that's not fun. But I really love this cover, and I love this book. It's so, so good. It's about a girl who's dealing with her father's passing, and she meets this boy who she falls in love with, and it's about their romance, and it is so, so fun, so sweet. I love this book to death, and I can't wait to reread it. Cannot wait so much. Oh my god. And this was the only, like, new book that I picked up because I just couldn't stop myself. I had to get it. I got You Asked for Perfect by Laura Silverman. This is a new YA contemporary novel about a boy named Ariel who is dealing with a lot of things. I believe he deals with depression? I forget. Melissa recommended this book, and I just had to get it. I've never read a Laura Silverman novel, so this will be my first one, so I'm very excited about that because I've heard amazing things about her, so this is very, very exciting. I believe it's about a boy who falls in love with his tutor. So I'm just really looking forward to reading this. It looks really, really good. And I love this cover. I love it so much. I love the sketch design. And I love everything pretty much about it. It is so, so gorgeous. So yeah, very, very happy to finally have that. Next, another book which is entirely Melissa's fault because Melissa recommended this a long time ago, and I'm finally getting to it, is The Forest of a Thousand Lanterns by Julie C. Dow. I am so excited to finally be able to read this. I believe this is the retelling of, is it, oh my gosh. Is it Snow White? A Snow White retelling, maybe? Oh my god, okay. Okay, so first off, it is, so this is a used book, but it's got a signed book plate in here. And not only that, it also has a note from Julie C. Dow inside. This is apparently from Fairy Loot. So this was a fairy loot book that they probably gave out, and she wrote a handwritten note to the reader, basically thanking them for buying the book. That's pretty awesome. I didn't realize that was in here. So that's a nice surprise. I'm really excited to read this. This looks like a really beautiful, fun book. And it was half price, so that's awesome. I love cheap books. I had to buy it. The next book I got is actually a book that my friend wrote, and I just haven't picked up any of her books yet. She got published a few years ago, and I was very, very happy for her. This is And the Trees Crept In by Don Kurtich. I'm so sorry, I cannot pronounce her name right. Kurtich. I'm sorry. But this is about a couple of sisters who are trapped in this mansion, like a ghost house, I think, and they meet this boy who helps them through it, possibly, and I'm just really, really excited to read it. I haven't read any of her books. I used to own, again, exposing myself, I used to own Dead House, which was her first novel, and then I got rid of it because of my move. I lost all of my books, basically, and so I'm finally getting back to it, and I'm really, really interested in reading this. It looks really, really good, and again, stunning cover. I love this so much. It's so pretty. So yeah, if you guys have read this, let me know, and yeah, I'm really, really happy. Finally getting to it, Dawn. I'm finally getting to it. And then another book, which is entirely Melissa's fault, is one of her favorite books of last year, and that is The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd Jones. This is a YA, fantasy book, but it features a character with a disability, and I am all for it, all here for it. Yes, please, give me all of the disability rep in the world, please. And it's essentially about rising corpses and having to deal with that decades-old curse, teaming up with a map maker to solve the mystery of the curse and destroy the bone houses. Yeah, this looks like a really, really insane read, and I'm so excited to read it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Also, it's got that really nice, soft, buttery cover that we all love. Like, you know we all love these covers so much. They're so soft. It's like petting a cat. Oh my gosh. And I'm just really, really intrigued and excited to read it. And very, very thankful that there are more disability rep in YA fiction, or in fiction in general, because we need that. We need good representation of disability, people with disability, is what I meant to say. I'm tired. Oh my goodness! This is just like the book of signed books. Well, I picked up You'll Miss Me When I'm Gone by Rachel Lynn Solomon. This is another book that I have, meant to pick up a long time ago, and I never did. And again, I didn't realize this, but this is also a signed book. And I feel kind of bad because it's personalized, but it's signed to Angelica. So, yeah, that's kind of cool, but also very sad because... I mean, to be fair, I also sold my books and got rid of them without thinking about it, and lost some signed books, which I wish I hadn't lost. But that's kind of cool. I didn't realize that when I bought it. Ooh. And this is about two twins who are living through life, and they find out that their mother is diagnosed with a degenerative disease. And so this is gonna be kind of a sad book. Yeah. I mean, I kind of figured it would be about grief by the cover, but I was not expecting that, and I'm not... Oh, this is gonna be a really heavy read, I think. But this is also recommended to me by Melissa, and I just needed to read it because I love Melissa, and if she writes a book, she knows when books are good, so... And she's also an author, or a writer, so she's a would-be author, soon-to-be author. She will be published someday, and you should remember her name because she is amazing. She is actually published in a book. She wrote a few essays in Chris Stuckman's biography about anime. So yeah, she's in that. So that's awesome. I also couldn't help myself. I had to pick up a couple of volumes of manga because it's me. I picked up volume 10 of Oku. This is by Fumio Shinaga. I own volumes 1 through 3 and 5 of this series, and now I have 10. I'm just picking this up as I see it, and, you know, buying it when I see it, because it's one of those series that I'm not, like, dying to read, but I do want to eventually read the whole thing, and I love this so much so far. I am really, really enjoying it. I love the emotion that the mangaka can create on these characters. I love the world that she builds, and it's so fantastic. I'm really, really, really excited to read more of this. And then the last book that I got, the last manga that I got, is finally picking up Volume 2 of Samurai Deeper Kyo by Akimine Kamijo. This is one of my favorite shonen, is it shonen? Action manga. And it's about a man named Demonized Kyo, or Kyoshiro, actually, Kyoshiro Mibu, who has the spirit of Demonized Kyo inside of him. And it is one of my favorite manga of all time. I unfortunately sold most of my volumes, so I'm slowly picking up these again. And again, I will say the artwork in this series is some of the best artwork I've ever seen in a manga. I adore this series so much. It's one of the first series I've ever picked up, and I just love it. I love it to pieces. It is so good. Can you tell that I love this? Because I do. I'm raving about it. Rave all day long. Don't know what that was, but there it was. And there you have it. That is my book haul for, I guess, the month of January. I haven't done a book haul in so long, and I'm very, very happy to finally have some books to read. Oh, I can't wait to get back into my novel. I'm so excited. Please read Darius the Great Is Not Okay. It is so good so far. And thank you, Melissa, for inspiring me to make this video. I got, like, the chills and the shakes when I was watching your videos, and I just had to go to the bookstore today. I didn't have to, but I had to. You know what I mean? Have you guys read any of these books? Let me know in the comments below what you thought of them, and we can discuss them. No spoilers, because I haven't read most of them, actually, so yeah, maybe we shouldn't talk about it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and as always, guys, please remember, for the love of all that is gay, stay sexy!